Take one. Outside.
So like you'll do some like that, and you'll be like, you know, you'll do your thing.
We wrote Blindsided as sort of an homage to the blind martial art film like the Zatoichis and Blind Fury and even Daredevil.
Yeah. Boom, tick, tick, Merle, walk, 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 fling. You know, we do one look. Thanks, Walter. Boom, tick, tick, tick. He goes in. And stop. I'll have a cup. Thank you, Walter.
One of the big breakthroughs that we had was that I actually had the opportunity to meet a blind man whose name is also Walter. He's a San Francisco local. And Walter is a blind skier. He sails blind, and I got to meet with him and discover the blind world in a completely new way.
This is the FS700, FS700, and the Sony A7S2. A7S2.
This, if you want, you can move it here.
Yeah.
To where it just goes like this, boom, and then we'll come back over. Done.
Rehearsing and action. And action. Gives a look. So look away. Look. And action. 9, take 4, mark.
And action. And action. And action. Boom. Yeah. Like that, and then we'll kind of piece it out. I still want to do one shot just for the fun.
We did a take? I don't remember.
Today was difficult because it's a dialogue day. The whole day is dialogue, so you got to make sure the dialogue is right, otherwise your movie falls apart. You know, so I wanted to make sure, spend a little extra time, do a few extra takes, make sure we get that scene right, make sure the story's right, make sure the performance is right, and that's what's important to me.
10, double F, take 5, mark.
And action.
So, what's on the menu today?
My favorite, apple pie.
Pie. It's my favorite.
After you say, let's take out the trash, then you look at the guys, look at the guys.
Yeah, on the schedule, we'll find out. Got it.
Okay. Excuse me.
Can you tell me the date on this?
I love this one. It's like hamster boxing in my shoe.
Everybody's wardrobe looks fantastic. Please.
I try to incorporate one color for each character, so they all dress in different colors to represent that the colorful world. So when they're fighting, it's like the blind man who's the only one dressing in like the monochromatic tone, and he's fighting against the colorful world.
Oh, be careful, watch it. Oh, just stick it, just. Oh. What happened? Oh, sorry. Oh my God. What happened?
So, blind canes, the way that they work, is they come apart. They have sections like this, so that you can fold it up, right? That's really cool. It allows us to make it kind of a weapon. The thing is that if I swing it too fast, it comes apart. Lauren made this one, which will not come apart. But then when we need it to come apart, make it come apart. We sculpted the fight, and it took a lot of turns, changed a lot of times, and eventually after 3 or 4 sessions, and I came down to LA twice to do that. Clayton came from Texas. All these people came together to practice this fight and really make it perfect, you know.
And action. React, go.
We were fortunate enough to have Roger Yoon come on board, and Roger, you know, not only did he add a great character element, he really brought his own sort of flavor to the character that we wrote. And when it came to the action, whatever it might be, he would always give very good tips because the guy's a pro.
You do this, pop, right? And then you can go, as you flick the stick on this side, whap, whap, he gets one.
Yeah.
So your head, when you do the abanico, right, as you
They
come
both
in,
go.
yeah.
And action on rehearsal.
Outstanding. Outstanding.
And David No, who's a fellow I've known for years. I've known David for a long time, and finally had the opportunity to work together. He's a fantastic producer.
I love producing. When I'm handed a big wad of cash, the full budget, I go, hey, you work for me. You work for me. Here's the money. Work for me. When you have no money, it's like.
You like it down or thumb down? Cute. Scene 8 Alpha, take 2, march.
It's like people around a blind person, they don't really know how to reciprocate, like it's almost like Walter doesn't play by the rules, and that was what really affected the script and how the Nico character and how the Gordon character and how they interact with him, where they don't quite know what to do.
Hey, blind man. Hurry up.
Oh, I'm sorry. Thanks, Gordon.
Don't tell us I'm actually a bad guy too, but that's anyone.
Stand up, just before you move, let's get your end position.
And Nicholas, the DP, and one of the main actors, like that's hard to switch those hats around, and he did it flawlessly.
Starting on this brings you into a whole different world in the cuts to get to the story.
Yeah. Officially, everybody, that is a wrap. Thank you very much for all your help.